Good evening. I'm Professor Rab Mohammed. I'd like to introduce myself and put a face to the voice on the videos that you've been watching, uh, just to go and also just go over some of the expectations for the course. So just start off with the course is designed for beginners and designed to be very much so multimedia focused. However, I would also like to say that I very much so believe in foundational learning and foundationally teaching you guys Python. Um, and the best way to do that is by going over the basics, going over how to manipulate data types and variables, and then moving on to different conditions, and then broadening out to how to manipulate classes and objects, and then we can go on to the cool stuff of network database stuff and manipulating multimedia. For the more advanced programmers in the class, I hope that you guys aren't bored by how slow the pace is, and the first half of the course. Guarantee you will pick up quickly. And after spring break, for the beginners, I would recommend you sort of, use this time, first 3 to 4 weeks of the course, to sort of get acclimated to programming, because you should brace for after spring break when we move a lot faster. Also, I'm also not opposed to modifying the speed in which we go over some of the lesson topics, or whether or not you guys feel as though we should anchor down on some topics that aren't well understood. Feel free to email me or to directly message me. I know some of you have already messaged me about certain things, some concerns about the IDEs we're using, or the OSs that we're using. I'm very open to however you guys want to deliver the products, but the things that we shall use, or at least the thing we shall use, is my programming lab, which is complementary to your book. So moving on to the syllabus, I just wanted to go over a couple of things. Excuse me. So please note that the total course value for point value is 1,000 points. So that means each 100 points is 10 points off your grade. That's a whole letter grade. There is no rounding. There's only either you have 900 to 1,000 points to make an A, or you don't. 800 to 899 is a B. So that's that on how we grade the course. You have 5 assignments, 7 quizzes, only 2 exams, your midterm, which comes right before spring break, and your final exam. And you have a 3-part final project. So with that, just start to formulate some of the ideas when it comes to that 3-part final project. It should be interesting to see how that unfolds as you guys learn more about Python and what you can do with Python. One of the 5 one of the 5 My Program Lab / PyCharm assignments is a group assignment. I envision you being paired into groups of 2, maybe no more than 3. I'm still debating on that. And hopefully those groups are balanced between beginners and more experienced programmers. I do have opportunities for you guys up to 150 points for discussions and introductions and reflective essays. So take those opportunities to earn some relatively easy points. Let's see. Moving on to the last page of the schedule, I would say units 1 through 3 will go by pretty quickly, and we'll hit functions, getting to the more complex ideas in Python right before the spring break. After spring break, we'll hit classes and objects, and going on to more advanced topics and modifying multimedia, audio files, pictures, video files. The last 2 weeks are reserved for basically slop, trying to see how quickly we can get through these topics, or whether we need to anchor down on stuff. But the second to last week, I envision using it as an extra credit opportunity. There's extra credit opportunity actually buried in module 1. Hope you guys take advantage of that. And then the last week we spent on the final exam. So the battle rhythm that I envisioned for the course is every Friday your assignment should be due. Every Monday your module quiz should be due. There's no module quiz for module 1, so don't worry about that. But starting module 2, you'll have at least a quiz or an exam due every Monday. And then we'll start the new module on the Tuesday and starting over again. Hopefully that works for everybody. If not, let me know your opinions. Open to that, open to modifying maybe the battle rhythm, maybe slowing it down or speeding it up depending on the skill embedded in the class. On that as well, we have the programming skill inventory, just for my situation, where I want to know who I'm teaching to, what skill level I'm teaching to. So just to figure out how fast I need to go, how fast I need to teach. Having said that, I'm looking forward to the discussions and the interactions throughout this semester, or this very short 12-week semester. And I'm also looking forward to learning from you guys as well as you learn from me. And on that, I will leave you guys to module 1, and I hope to see great things from each and every one of you. Thank you.